I'm Stevo.
I'm Chris Pontius.
And we've done a lot of cheating. Cheating death. Arguably our most iconic Wild Boys bit is when the two of us dressed up in a zebra suit and were practically mauled by lions. We took that zebra suit to Africa.
Yeah.
And nobody would let us get anywhere near an African lion. So we came and finished the bit in California with some guys who own lions. And if you don't think that's gnarly, just ask Siegfried and Roy. Those lions will kill you. We could have died.
Oh yeah. Whenever an animal like runs off with your like costume head, you know like it's close.
We also gave properly wild animals plenty of opportunities to kill us, like in Rwanda.
The mountain gorillas.
We went up this mountain, and lo and behold, man, huge gorillas. They told us do not get near the baby gorillas because the adults are very protective and they will tear you limb from limb. And we're hanging out, and there's the babies.
Like, hey guys, what's going on?
I hate that baby.
And the silverback gets all mad, and he did do a mock charge and was like came barreling through.
Okay, this is a horrible idea. Better put on the banana suits.
All right, this one got sprung on me last minute. In Indonesia, Jeff Tremaine says, Chris, do you think you can do anything with a king cobra? And I was like, yeah.
A king cobra can kill an elephant.
It was like 10 feet long.
This deadly snake can grow up to 18 feet in length.
So they let the cobra out, and he's like, you know, doing his thing, and he just turns around out of nowhere and goes to try to kill Mark. We get reset, and he's going like this, and he goes and looks at Mark, and I was like, and I got above him, I just went for it, and I gave him a kiss. Kind of weird how when you do something real dangerous or like test yourself, how rad it feels afterwards.
I think this one is considered to be the closest call. When we were filming the Nintendo commercial, Chris is riding an elephant. I'm up in a tree with lions. They're supposed to be jumping up and clawing at my feet. So they go, action. And the first thing that happens, this 300-pound lion just goes straight up the tree. I just went limp. I was like resigned to like, oh, I'm dead. This is it.
Good kitty, good kitty. Good.
You handled it exactly how you should have.
Yeah, I wasn't a bitch about it. I didn't freak. I just kind of like, it's like, okay, this is it. The people on the set are running to go get a ladder and like a piece of meat to climb up the ladder and lure the lion off of me with a piece of meat. We might as well just jump right on to the other time lions really got creepy, when we filmed the meat hammock.
Speaking of meat hammocks and lions.
Get a load of this lion and these meat hammocks on our new skateboard, autographed by both of the WBs.
Wild Boys.
And available right now at stevo.com. Yeah, back to the video.
Good thing we put so much meat on our hammock.
Meat's hanging from the hammock that we're laying in. And the idea is they're gonna like jump up and claw for the meat. But of course, they claw the hammock.
Very quickly tipped us over. Fall on the ground, lion jumps on my back. In the bit we ran away, yeah. But in reality, someone like got the lion off of me. I don't know if I want to give that away.
I think that we can be honest with our people.
Yeah. Someone saved me. If you were to ask me what's the gnarliest animal in the world, I would say killer whale, orca. But nobody really knows how dangerous they are to humans because no humans really swim with them in the wild.
We're on our way to find killer whales and hopefully swim with them. As far as I know, it's never been done and it's extremely dangerous.
And a school of orcas goes by and Manny's like, just gotta jump in the water to try and swim with the whales. And like, the whales wanted nothing to do with it.
They just went under us, around us. It was totally cool. But yeah, that was freaky just not knowing. I think Manny called it, I can't remember how he put it. It was some beautiful Mannyism.
You know, we're like scientifically rolling on the dice out here, you know what I mean?
I had this inflatable orca, so we blew it up and I jumped on it and got towed behind the boat. I was almost not scared because I was like, if they want to get me, they're going to get me and there's nothing I can do about it. And it was amazing.
I don't know how life-threatening it proved to be, but it was definitely a time you tried to die. We were on safari in South Africa with a pack of wild hyenas, and we get out of the Jeep and are throwing a ham.
Come on, Stevo. Come on, Stevo. Come on. Stevo, catch. Hyenas are actually my favorite animal, and I was so stoked to get to film with them.
They have the most powerful bite.
Yeah, of any land animal. There's this big misconception that hyenas are scavengers. They're full-on predators. They're so smart. Like, after seeing us throw the ham back and forth a few times, they totally figured us out. And so one would guard us while the other would throw. And like, yeah, one bite, it would have been just all over, for sure. And they're not afraid of people at all. A great white shark.
The whole reason we filmed the pilot for Wild Boys in South Africa is because that's where you get great white sharks the most.
Chris and Steve-O are now poised to do the unthinkable. To jump into the water unprotected with a great white shark.
They told us it would have been safer to land on the shark, but that would have upset animal rights people.
Yeah.
So we landed between the shark and the shark cage to get that shot, in frame with the great white, and then climb in the cage.
Yeah, I've never swam so fast in my life, but you try jumping in the water next to a great white shark.
We've swam with a lot of sharks.
A lot.
Lemons, great hammerheads.
Bull sharks, nurse sharks, Caribbean reef sharks.
But the closest I came to dying would have had to have been on Jackass #2 when you put the hook through my face.
Mako shark.
I'm just swimming with the hook in my mouth. Manny's hacking up barracuda to attract sharks, and he sees the Mako going for my foot. So he screams, "Steve-O, watch out!"
They hunt swordfish and tunas, and they bite their tail off. So when Steve got in the water with it, they were really interested in his feet.
Wow, I never thought of that.
That's how they hunt.
So I freak, and when I freak, I kicked the shark in the fucking head. I would have been so dead if I was bitten by a shark. We were hours away from the coast to get back to land. Thank you so much, God. This is one I'm always going to be jealous of you for. The black bear in the tent.
So we wanted to demonstrate why you should never camp with food in your tent. So our friend David Weathers, of course, had a bear. It wasn't trained. I didn't feel scared at all. I thought it was just the bear was going to come in, eat whatever, and just leave us alone. He came in, he smells around, and all of a sudden just clamped down on my butt.
He bit me. He bit the sleeping bag.
Chris, don't move. Seriously, please.
I could not believe how powerful that animal was. And he wasn't trying to kill me. He just wanted to see what I was. And it felt like my in a vice. And we were wearing G-strings.
Oh, wait, was I in the tent with you? No.
Yeah, we
I
were in the tent
was?
together, yeah.
Dude, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I think.
Wow, dude, so I was pretty rad.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted a nap for at least an hour.
He's ruined our entire vacation.
Not only are our autographed wild boards available right now at stevo.com, and hurry up and get them before they start going for an arm and a leg on eBay after they're gone, but also,
My YouTube channel and podcast are now live. The Pontius Show.
and he does it better than anybody, so subscribe now. Buy the board, subscribe to the podcast. Yeah! Woo!